My name is Mike Davis, and you are at the Jingle Rails exhibit at the Eiteljorg Museum. Obviously, we couldn't do it without the trains. There are 8 of them, including one HO model, which is a small gauge model. These are the ones that you see are G scale, which stands for garden scale. The types of the similar sizes trains are found. There's one in Washington, D.C., close to the White House. Most people from Indianapolis can immediately relate to some of the landmarks of Indianapolis. The Soldiers and Sailors Monument, decked out for the holidays with its display of holiday lights. Even the carvings around the bottom, stone carvings, are replicated by carvings in wood and other natural materials. You have several buildings around the Monument Circle. Lucas Oil Stadium, and another new feature this year is a model of the Hearst bean factory, which is nearby Lucas Oil Stadium, and that was replicated this year. So another unique feature in terms of materials is the Grand Canyon display, where the use of different layers of wood simulate the different layers of rock, and I think that's probably the most interesting. Even on the back side, one of the exhibits, which shows a Indian Pueblo type dwelling, Mount Rushmore is simulated by carving the features of the president's faces by using bark and other natural materials. That's one of the interesting ones. Yosemite has an interesting display. There is a waterfall which starts out in a rather ungrand feature. A guy stands up there with a 5-gallon bucket and he just dumps it in, and then there's a pump that pumps it out, and the water's recirculated. For beauty, I don't think you can beat the Aspen display with the gondolas, the ski lift, the cars going up. The ski lift gondolas that go up, that's a new feature this year. The whole Aspen display is new this year. The fine detail around where the simulated cable goes around at the bottom of the base of the gondola ride, the tensioners that take up the slack, those are featured detailed model in there. So it's the layer of detail. I think that's the most impressive thing. It's a great experience. I would recommend it for anybody, whether it be just an appreciation for the artwork that went into it, or if you're young, if you're a kid, just the sounds and the sights of the trains running and things like that, twisting in and out of the displays. It's really a fine craftsmanship. It's well worth the trip.